All here is a question on op amp. Basically what it says is, if the open loop gain of an op amp is very large, okay, does the closed loop gain depend upon the external components or the op amp? So here what happens is, this is a simple open loop configuration and this is a closed loop configuration with a non-inverting input. So closed loop has two types, inverting and non-inverting. So what's the basic difference between these two is, if you take an open loop configuration, op amp configuration, so the gain of this is almost infinite. So what we mean to say by this is, whenever you apply some voltage at the input, the voltage gain of this particular op amp would be near to infinite. So ideal op amp would have infinite gain, whereas a practical op amp would be having gain in a very high range. So what happens is, when you apply X input, the output will be Y, and the Y would be in such a way that it would go to saturation. When we say saturation, saturation means the maximum extent to which it can go. Example, if we are operating this voltage at 5 volts, okay, so when you apply X, so the output would be 5 volts. So 5 volts or minus 5 volts depending on V1 minus V2. So if the input on this plus symbol is more than input on the non-inverting input, inverting input, so we would have a positive output which would go to plus 5. And then if the input on inverting terminal is more than the non-inverting terminal, the output will go to 0 if we ground this. Okay, if we give some minus 5 volts or something as supply, a dual supply op amp, that means you operate the op amp using two supplies, one will be plus 5 and minus 5, then in that case it goes to minus 5 volts. So that means the maximum extent to which the voltage it goes is called the saturation here. So that is the scenario with respect to open loop gain operational amplifier. Definitely the gain would be large here. Now what is the, so before going to closed loop gain op amp, so this particular op amp, if you see, when we are saying plus is greater than the voltage on non-inverting terminal is greater than inverting terminal, we have positive output, and when input on inverting terminal is more than input on non-inverting terminal, we have negative voltage. So this scenario, the application is used in such a way that this op amp is called a comparator. So comparator basically compares the input and provides the output. So this has limited applications. It has its own applications definitely, but limited. But actual use of op amp in many analog circuits is more of operating it in linear region. So here we are going to saturation. So what should be done to operate this op amp in a linear region is, basically we are adding some feedback to control the gain here. Okay, so the gain of closed loop op amp is less than the open loop gain. So here we have gain such that as this is open, as this is closed loop, the gain is given by 1 plus RF by RG, because this is a non-inverting op amp. So definitely the gain of this op amp is depending on RF and RG. So RF and RG are used such that the op amp doesn't go into saturation. So that's how the resistors is selected. So now this is the background. So when you want to use an op amp in a linear region, you provide the feedback and then control the output with respect to the given input. So going back to the question, if the open loop gain of an op amp is very large, that's what we saw here, does the closed loop gain depend upon the external components or the op amp? Definitely it depends on the external components, because we are controlling the gain using 1 plus RF by RG. So by having a feedback, negative feedback, and then having resistors such that we have the applicable required gain, we are definitely the gain is dependent on the external resistors. Hope it is clear. Please let us know if you have any questions. Please post your suggestions and comments on this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.